defender shading him inside. Watch him take his first step inside. Does a good job with his outside foot, sliding it, getting balanced, getting square. I think he can keep his hands or his hands a little tighter, or have tight elbows to have tight hands here. You do see a lot of, at least in the Lions game, of the defender getting his hands into his chest early. But I think he does a good job here kind of resetting after that initial contact. Continue to move his feet in order to stay balanced and square. At least 50-50, shoe-to-shoe with this guy the whole time. I think he does a nice job in this one-on-one pass set. Let's watch it again. We'll see some grainy footage here, but it's important that we see, I think, what happens early in the snap count. Ben starts with this 3-tech, or this shade outside of him. They shift the line down, and we'll see an interesting bit of communication here very somewhat late in the snap count between the center and he's communicating. Bozeman's communicating to him that he's going to pull here off this play action. And you see the end man here kind of brace for contact along with Cleveland. Cleveland does a good job keeping his feet moving here and resetting in pass protection. You can see that he's a not easily moved guy. You know, he's off his feet there, but doesn't give much ground. And you see the defender as well just take a step back just because of his inside arm. You want to see Ben keep his arms, his hands tight, his elbows tight. Decent job with his inside arm there. You can see the defender goes to throw him here, and Ben doesn't give an inch. A little bit of a lunge there with his inside arm. You might see that late in this. Yeah, he kind of, I don't want to say he gets beat because he does a good job here, but you can see that reach with his arm here at the end gives the defender. Defender does a nice job grabbing his wrist and kind of controlling him that way. May have had an opportunity to kind of beat him inside had the ball not come out when it came out. I can't tell. It looks like that ball is deflected, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's watch it again. On this play, we see the Ravens shift protection left, and the quarterback's pretty harried here in the pocket. You get one-on-one protection with Pat Ricard on the edge, and he gets beat. Watch the quarterback feel that, bring the ball down. Eyes still downfield. He's kind of moving in the pocket, steps up. A lot of pressure on the quarterback here. Watching Ben off the ball, I do think he can keep his hands or his wrists inside, elbows tighter here. The defenders are definitely getting into him early. You can see he's doing a better job of moving his feet, but because this defender's sort of long arming him here, he's going to reach with his inside arm, sort of stops the feet and becomes off balanced, and he's not going to catch him. So a little bit of pressure allowed there by Cleveland. Let's watch it again. Another protection here, you don't see a lot in terms of watching Ben, but he does a good job keeping his eyes open to that B gap to that side, continuing to shift, move his feet, help a little bit inside. The Ravens are going to essentially trap this end man. This is a nicely designed and effective play. Pat's going to come across in motion, pseudo block this guy, set him up for the back, and that kind of freezes everybody with Pat in the flat, and Lamar booting out there, and they get a little bit of a zone hole where Mark gets hit. Good block by Villanueva there. You know, Villanueva's got that chop that he attempts here of the inside arm. This time is very effective, and he kind of ducks out and uses the defender's momentum against him. Watch it again. I do feel like Ben is improving game to game. Um, Not as much in this game of him ducking his head, not seeing what he's hitting. Um, there is an issue on this particular rep of 25, kind of spying out this gap and making a late blitz. Not sure who that is, if he expects the back to pick this up inside or if this is Ben's job. But let's watch Ben. You're going to see him take an interior gap step with Bozeman pulling here. Presumably to help, if even just a little, the right guard in coming over. He's got a ways to go because the three tech works outside, so that's good to see. He does catch him. I can't see his outside arm. He's shooting for the pec there. I'd like to see this arm lower to the hip, but you can see him continue to work that and kind of chest or body this guy. You can see the force he generates, that power does translate from college where he's roughing guys up. Right there, just a little shove. You see what it does to the defender. And I saw that in an earlier contest. I think it was week 2 where you saw that power on display. So that's good to see. I like how he goes out to get this guy. I like how he stays with him. Again, I'm not sure. This guy makes a nice read about whose responsibility this is. Somebody else might have a better idea than I do. Let's watch it again. There are a fair amount of plays where versus the Lions where the quarterback was under pressure. We've seen that all year. You see the left tackle get beat inside here, kind of lunge just a little bit, and I have to wonder why we don't see. I don't remember seeing one pass rush this year where we see this from the Ravens, where just somebody just abjectly beats their man. And we're seeing this versus the Lions a lot. Really special quarterback, obviously. He's constantly kind of getting out of these things. Eyes still downfield, even as he kind of makes that little skip hop out of the grasp of the tackler. In terms of Ben, interior step, defender works inside. They probably want him working more to kind of a 25-75 to this side, that he might help something. Let's see where this guy lines up. Yeah. But that's got to be a toughly timed up thing for a rookie. You see him kind of stick his leg out there. So, yeah, he probably needs to be at a certain point in this rep as Bozeman comes off and this guy works inside, working a little bit more outside along with Bozeman. Kind of takes that over one-on-one. I'm not putting this on him expressly, though. Watch it again.